Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy, Darnell YG. King of the channel right here, Dirty Creek Sportsman. We're back with another episode of what? MLB The Show. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday, it was kind of tripping or whatever. Didn't get to do too much because the stream was lagging and shit. But today, hopefully, God willing, there's no lagging. You know what I'm saying? Today, we out here coming against the Cubs. Again, 3-game stretch. This is the last game, so we're trying to go out there for the sweep. So, Dodgers and Cubs next. We about to get into it.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting in the National League West, Clayton Kershaw grabbed win number 9 this year as the Dodgers defeated the Cubs 9-2. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Arizona Diamondbacks combined to give up just 5 hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 8-0. The Rockies set 3 balls into the seats as they grabbed the victory over the Padres at Petco Park 4-3. The Brewers racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 6-2. Trey Turner smacked a home run and drove in 3, helping the Nats down the Braves 5-2. He is among the National League leaders in stolen bases. The Phillies starting pitcher, number 29, was victorious for the 5th time this season as the Phillies pushed past the Reds 2-1. Carlos Martinez pitched his way to his 100th career victory, helping lead St. Louis past the Rays 6-4. The Miami Marlins swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 7-2. Sean Reed Foley earned his 4th win out of the bullpen as the Blue Jays claimed the win over the Orioles 5-4. Luis Robert had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, helping the White Sox to defeat the Pirates 10-4. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in triples. The Red Sox hit 3 long balls as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 8-4. The Tribe got 11 hits overall as they dethroned the Royals 8-2. The Seattle Mariners knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 5-0. Mauricio Dubon launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total as the Rangers pulled away from the Angels 6-4. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. The Minnesota Twins had 12 hits as a team as they blasted the Astros 9-2. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
All right. We about to get into the game. Let's go. My bad. 1 second, y'all. Gotta go grab something. My bad, I'm back. So let's take a look at the All-Star voting. Okay, and so we're gonna go back up with our regular lineup and shit. So. I wonder where the fuck J Love been at. Okay, even though they got Ohtani out there to pitch. Matter of fact, we're going to go with Ohtani. Matter of fact, no, we're going to go with Tommy Lee so he can get the win, depending on how he's feeling today. So. We got us some afternoon baseball. Okay. Nah, we gonna save him and go with Ohtani. Let me see Mook. Nah, we gonna give Mook some time off. All right, here we go. Getting ready for the sweep. I got Madison Bumgarner pitching. 23. We got 3 more wins and shit to beat the. I think it was the 19 something the Giants for the record.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. The Dodgers attempt to break out the brooms in this 3-game series right after this. Madison Bumgarner is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Corey Woodson, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Daytime baseball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. Schwarber has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Matty, this lineup can't consistently find itself in the top third of the league in grounding into double plays. There has to be better and more professional at bats when guys are on base. That is your chance to create runs for your team, and this lineup is not taking advantage.
High and deep to right center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
That is third. The third baseman, Christian Carter.
Stepping into the box, Christian Carter. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is flared right back over the mound. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Man, errors are never welcome, but to make one with 2 outs at first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Digging in, Darnell Mason, and a chance to add to his National League RBI lead if he can deliver right here.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are surprised by that. Listen, it's still early. I'm not saying he won't keep this up, but things tend to even out as the season goes along.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like he said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, Dero, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy. Works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. They'll give a little bit out of it.
His ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
After scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
I don't know why this shit lagging, bro. Like, the fuck, like. Okay, so I see why it's lagging. I see why it's lagging now, but I don't know why it's lagging. But it's probably because of the fucking rain and shit. Like, god damn, man. I'm gonna just keep streaming. I'm gonna keep it streaming. Fuck it.
Stepping in now, Anton Page. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Mason, the runner at first with 2 gone. And here's a ball hit in the air. Into the stands, he got it! So 1 run here on 1 hit, 1 Cub error, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. LA's on top, 1-0. Shohei Ohtani gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Gene Segura standing in. They'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. You see the average starting play at .318. 3 homers and 17 RBIs. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
He froze him on the fastball there. Adam Frazier is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. From the belt, kicks and deals. Chris Bryant comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Runner at first here, one man out. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0 delivery. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run is in to score from third. Stepping into the box, Anthony Rizzo. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First offering on its way. The 0-1 offering. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
Men on third with 2 down. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. 1 inning in the books here, all tied at 1-1. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, and he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in. First offering on its way. And that's in there for a strike. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he's off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 2-1 home. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Hard liner to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Good hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt here. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Swinging a ground ball to third, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, having that hit right there, D'Lo, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And up next will be Kelbert Ruiz. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Olsen rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Rizzo was there, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So now to the plate, Corey Woodson. And there's a base hit on the line. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
He did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Standing in now, Kenny Lofton. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's 1-2.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
I fixed the lagging.
The 1-2. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Christian Carter.
Striding in, Christian Carter. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking the pitch.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 3 runs already home here.
Yeah, I try to fix that shit. This shit tripping.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Going back is the left fielder off the LED board and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 26 for him on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Into the box now, Darnell Mason. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up.
Hopefully this shit fix the lag. You keep telling me lower the bit rate, bitch. I lowered it.
And he clearly couldn't make up his mind on that one coming in. A swing and a miss.
Swing or not. So I was like, fuck it. Yo, what's up, Lou? How you feeling? Lady Lou, how you feeling?
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
55, number 55, nigga.
Solo shot to right center. Home run number 55 on the campaign as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Man got number 55.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it here today for Madison Bumgarner. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Justin Steele enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. At the plate, Anton Page, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit, making 1 for 2 in this one. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around.
Why the fuck this shit still lagging?
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work, but you can't let that take away your edge, though.
I'm just done, man. Like,
Stepping in now, Jalen Miller, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 1-1. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Bases loaded. Loaded bases.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Into the box for the Dodgers now, Keibert Ruiz. He'll try to do damage with the bases loaded and 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Number 13 for him on the year as the blowout continues.
Yeah, you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with a power hitter at the plate. The best thing he could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
Alec Mills is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
I remember we went through a game like this before where we made the whole team go through their whole pitching roster.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Into the bleachers and gone.
Shohei.
A solo home run there for Shohei Ohtani. Home run number 15 for him thus far as this lead got even wider. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, Dero, what do you make of all this?
And they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, Dero, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case on this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Kenny Lofton.
I know Mookie over there in the sideline over in the clubhouse like, man, I want to get in on this. It's 12-1. This is only the first quarter.
First
this
things
might
first, here's the throw over.
This might be a
Just
20-point game for
close.
LA tonight. With today in Chicago. We might leave Chicago with a 20-point not us beating them by 20 points, but us putting up 20 or maybe 20
Into the
plus.
box, Kenny Lofton, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
Stephen A. Smith can't stand them Celtics, dog.
set and the 1-0 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center.
That's out.
Happ is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not before things change dramatically as they explode for 11 here to really open things up. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 12 and the Cubs 1. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Here comes the first pitch.
Since 6:30.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive at the box.
Nigga, I washed and I ain't brushed my teeth. You know what I'm saying? Don't take long to just wash your ass. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, just
now the
take
1-0.
some soap, a rag,
and he fouls this one off.
Water, get the lathering and lubing, and then just, you know what I'm saying? Do it one more time.
The 1-1 home.
And then
hot shot down the line. But this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
It ain't like I was getting pressed, permed, and curled just to go somewhere spectacular and shit.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Page is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Out the house in 7.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Energy drink.
And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Wilson Contreras is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 9 homers, and 37 RBIs. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Now the pitch. Fouled away.
Out the way.
The 2-2. This is line to left. Page is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So upset this shot.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
2 out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1.
The crazy thing is only this game be lagging.
Here it comes.
Yeah.
And there's ball 2 now.
What?
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers' offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in and looking for more, Christian Carter. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal up.
Is swung on and driven out to
my
right
damn,
center
where's it
field. The
gonna
ball
go?
that's well
Where's it
hit.
gonna go?
Center
Where's it
fielder
gonna go with
looking
it?
up
Where's it gonna go
at
with
the
it?
track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. So now to the plate, Darnell Mason. High in the air and deep
Is that
to left
56?
center field.
56.
Ball is carrying.
56. Oh, okay.
He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, number 3.
In now, Anton Page. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
0-1 the count. Behind 0-2 now.
Fucking restart OBS. Man, it's just only
Tries
this
the
game.
slider
but
to
I'm
bring
like,
him up,
why?
but he lays off 1 and 2. One out, nobody on. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Matt Olson.
Standing in now, Matt Olson. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Yeah, I kind of figured that because I saw that shit.
Back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Dodgers lead this one 13-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Alec Mills.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
In the air down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Segura. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Oh, man,
Now here's the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, good one. Good spot.
Bases are empty, one man out. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
That's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
Delivery to him on the way. Adam Frazier comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Frazier, a 32-year-old veteran. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Runners on first with one down. A line shot to third base. Quick throw to first. Not in time to get the runner.
Now that the third baseman, Bryant.
So digging in now, Chris Bryant, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Has a look, now the pitch. He's ready, here's the 0-1. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
A ball and a strike now to Bryant. A ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
The 1-2. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Segura is on his way home. He will score as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
The 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Carter shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Dodgers lead it 13-2. So stepping in, Jalen Miller. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in, Cable Ruiz. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Hey, I'm about to shut this motherfucker down because this shit keep lagging, bro. I ain't about to keep dealing with this shit, man.
Well, I'm kind of running out of words to describe how incredible this winning streak has become. Every win just cements their legendary status, and it's not even over yet.
14-5, the final totals in this one. The Los Angeles Dodgers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Shohei Ohtani earns a league-leading 11th win of the year. Madison Bumgarner struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.